What's up with it? What's up with it, man? It's the Bronco at the Frog coming at you with another reaction video. Mr. Football, hey, he done dropped some heat. Go subscribe to that man, get him to 85,000 subscribers. How FIFA has always hated Mr. Ronaldo, CR7. So, you already know I started watching ball like right after COVID. Like at the end of COVID, like 21-22 season, my first Champions League season I first paid attention to was when Real Madrid won after they did all them crazy comebacks against City and Chelsea. I have seen when Ronaldo went to United and that failed stint happened. I seen him get eliminated in the World Cup, and I firsthand personally seen Neil get elevated to the greatest of all time when he won the Qatar 2022 World Cup in front of the world, and it's no longer a debate anymore. Even before Neil won the World Cup, I had did my research and came up with my own educated guess that the man Messi is already greater than Ronaldo. But you know, the fan basis is 50-50. Before Neil won the World Cup, it was like 50% saying CR7 is the greatest, 50 saying Neil is the greatest. After Neil won it, bro, it's been 80-20, goddammit. And I ain't gonna lie, in the general public views Mr. CR7 as the villain of the football world, bro. He's always speaking his mind, he's real brash, he's real confident, he's real cocky, he's real arrogant, and a lot of people don't like that. And apparently, word on the street is FIFA don't even like Ronaldo either. You know, that boy betrayed football, as people say, and took his talents over to Saudi Arabia, when Saudi Arabia really wasn't no damn football powerhouse. Nobody really goes to Saudi Arabia to play football. Somebody like CR7 started that trend of going to Saudi to play for the bag and try to live that culture's football up. And he said, bro, F UEFA, F FIFA, F all that. He said he don't need none of that, man. All he need is me. CR7 say the show is where I go, goddammit. How FIFA has always hated Ronaldo, like I say. But Mr. Football, go subscribe to him. Get him to $85,000. I said $1,000. 85,000 subscribers. Should be an interesting video. Let's see what goes down.
What if I told you that Cristiano Ronaldo became so big, he was fighting against an entire organization?
Yep.
They somehow managed to paint him as the bad guy. Yep. And all through his career, Ronaldo had to live with the fact that football's biggest organization hated him.
Oh, y'all remember that time? He had the little Coca-Cola bottle up on a thing, and then he took the Coca-Cola bottle off of the table and then put water up there, and then Coca-Cola stock shares dropped. FIFA, ooh, I'm sure FIFA was angry as hell at that, because I'm sure Coca-Cola was all up their ass. They say, hey, what y'all got going? Well, we made this partnership. We expecting to make some good money, beneficial for both of us. We not expecting to lose money. You feel me?
This is the story of how FIFA hated Ronaldo. And wait till you see the day they embarrassed him in front of the world.
Oh, I already know it's finna have a lot to do with the Ballon d'Or ceremony, huh? Because of the fact that Neil got 8 and Ronaldo got 5.
Ronaldo and FIFA's relationship isn't love-hate, it's all hate. The injustice to the guy didn't start today, it's been going on for over 20 years. 2005 was the first time Ronaldo was robbed on a global scale. That year, Ronaldo was the clear odds-on favourite for the Golden Boy Award. See, Ronaldo had lost the award in 2003 to Rafael van der Vaart and his teammate Wayne Rooney in 2004. Who both put up better numbers than him. And in turn, Ronaldo figured to win the award, he'd need to keep the dribbling aside and bring in...
Whoa, why did this Golden Boy Award show do look real similar to the damn Ballon? It really looks better than the Ballon d'Or, because you know the Ballon d'Or got a whole bunch of confluberation going on at the bottom of the trophy. This looks way more clean cut.
In 2004,
I want that
who
trophy
both
too.
put up better numbers than him. And in turn, Ronaldo figured to win the award, he'd need to keep the dribbling aside and bring in end product. And that year, he finished with 9 goals and 9 assists in 50 matches for Manchester United, including 4 goals and 3 assists in the 7 games for Manchester United.
That sounds very underwhelming. Did he say 9 goals?
Leading into it. Here, he finished with 9 goals and 9 assists.
9 goals and 9 assists in 50 matches. He's still young. Of course, he's a winger. He's playing his role. But that sounds, just because knowing how Ronaldo is and how he got in the future, that sounds kind of underwhelming, bro.
In 50 matches for Manchester United, including 4 goals and 3 assists in the 7 games for Manchester United, leading up to the FA Cup final defeat to Arsenal. On the international scene with Portugal, he was a beast. In the 12 World Cup qualifying games Portugal played in that year, Ronaldo racked up 7 goals and 6 assists.
There we go.
That's 13 goal contributions in 12 games. You'd think with numbers like this, he'd be the easy pick for the Golden Boy Award.
So who won it?
But the crazy part is, by the time the award was being rolled out in the year, Ronaldo wasn't the one on the podium.
I'm talking about some Shevchenko. I think he won Ballon d'Or around that time. He was way too old for Golden Boy, right?
Lionel Messi won it.
Oh.
For context, Messi only played 9 games for Barcelona's senior team that season, ending up with 1 goal and 1 assist.
What?
In World Cup qualification for Argentina, he had 1 assist from 3 qualifying games.
Hold on.
Lionel Messi won it. For context, Messi only played 9 games for Barcelona's senior team that season, ending up with 1 goal and 1 assist. In World Cup qualification for Argentina, he had 1 assist from 3 qualifying games and didn't score in the Copa del Rey.
Ah, yeah, it's straight up 100% sounds like dick ride, and I don't know how this hasn't been brought to my attention before on this unjust robbing of old Chris CR7 for the Golden Boy Award. But yeah, I can see from very early that FIFA, you know how CR7 boys always be like they got their golden child, they let son nail Messi. It look like they chose Neil over Ronaldo very, very early.
As Barcelona got eliminated in the second round to Gramenet. He was judged based on his performances at the Under-20 World Cup in Germany that year, where he won the competition with Argentina after finishing 6 goals and 2 assists, including winning the Golden Boy Award. When the numbers...
The damn World Cup, what'd he say?
Kept finishing the 20th round to Gramenet. He was judged based on his performances at the Under-20 World Cup in Germany.
Under-20 World Cup. Now we hold an Under-20 World Cup up to, like, you know, validation. It means that much for boys to win Golden Boy over another person. The Under-20 World Cup, really? Of course, it had to be an international title. This won't be Neil first time robbing a trophy for somebody because of international duty.
That year, where he won the competition with Argentina after finishing 6 goals and 2 assists, including winning the Golden Boy Award.
But for under-20s,
when the numbers get placed side by side,
not grown men, but he won a Golden Boy Award for playing specifically in people his age range versus Ronaldo playing against people everybody age in the big boy leagues.
It's injustice. Ronaldo performed at a higher level. He played 50 games for Manchester United's first team that season, while Messi only played 9. In the cup competition, he was arguably United's best player as they just narrowly lost out to Arsenal in the final. Messi won the award based on an under-20 competition Ronaldo didn't play in. But the reality is that it happened, and at the time, it was a big sham. Ronaldo didn't let this affect his game though. He knew the individual awards would come, and it would only be a matter of time. But the next high-profile incident in 2007 directly involved FIFA. And on a global scale, they disgraced Ronaldo. In the 2006-07 season, 3 players got shortlisted for the FIFA Men's Player of the Year.
Oh. Okay, baby, Ronaldo's still on her. They put that boy in midfield.
And Ronaldo wasn't one of them.
Okay.
Ronaldo had an amazing year that campaign. He balled out. United won the league for the first time in 3 years, and Ronaldo was key to United's success. 23 goals and 14 assists in 53 games. 17 goals and 8 assists in the Premier League. 8 goal contributions and 11 Champions League games. And when it comes down to it, doing the dribbling work from the wing, Ronaldo didn't slouch. In the Champions League game versus Benfica, Ronaldo set a record of 20 dribbles completed.
Wow, that's the most... because you're cracking now, you know, I don't look at Ronaldo as much a dribbler. But he out here setting records for most dribbles completed. I think I did hear that he did that.
Ever in a Champions League match. Numbers-wise, performance-wise, Ronaldo was right up there with the best in the world. Ultimately though, everyone knew Kaká was going to win it based on the season he just had with AC Milan. And that performance at Old Trafford. Yeah, but after him, Ronaldo was hands down the second best player in the world.
Yeah.
And so the stage was set for the award ceremony that showed what FIFA thought about the boy from Madeira. The biggest award in the game, and FIFA's top officials were all on show. President at the time, Sepp Blatter, was in attendance.
Why did it look like...
And when it came down to it, it was finally time to announce the 3 best players in the world. Even before he came up, you could just sense something crazy was about to go down. Blatter was up the podium now, and together with FIFA, this happened. First off, Messi came in second, and Ronaldo third. For context, as I just highlighted, Ronaldo had a better campaign. Messi had 17 goals and 3 assists in 36 games compared to Ronaldo's 23 and 14 in 53. Messi's biggest performance was arguably the hat-trick versus Real Madrid in El Clasico and the solo goal versus Getafe. But Ronaldo, on the other hand, had balled out. That's not even the worst part, because that wasn't the biggest robbery of the night. Something even worse happened a few seconds later. You tried, but you didn't manage.
Oh.
Well, you tried, but you didn't manage.
What? They out there shooting slugs on a national stage like that. Look at both of them smiling. Neil just happy to be there. Kaká won. They wouldn't all say, bro, bronze after I done had this? Whole world is already saying that I'm second best in the world. You gonna give me this bronze trophy?
It's ever going to be a moment of peak embarrassment to a player, it was right there. In front of the millions watching around the world, Ronaldo was forced to hand over the award FIFA had given him and switch with Messi. Their mistake, not his. And still on the spot, they mocked him for it. I mean, they had all year to decide who the award was going to. They messed it up on the night. And Blatter was even emphasizing the fact that Ronaldo came third and Messi finished second. Like we didn't know. After this moment, the bias couldn't be hidden any longer. Something was going on with FIFA and Ronaldo that the world didn't know about, and it was clear for all to see. On his part, Ronaldo didn't give up. Honestly, if an embarrassment that big happens to me, I'm never coming to any award shows again. Ronaldo, though, balled out. In the 2007-08 season, there was no one better. He set a then Premier League record for the most goals in a single season with 31, helping United win the league for the second consecutive season. In the Champions League, he finished as the competition's top
48 games, 42 goals, 8 assists, like they say he set the Premier League goal scoring record. You already know he went stupid in the champion.
Scorer with 8 goals, including scoring in the final versus Chelsea. And some of the goals he scored that year were simply breathtaking. Dear ball specialist, aerial specialist, from any position. Ronaldo was lethal.
Why did boy low-key look like Christian
aerial
right
specialist, from any position.
Tell me that boy don't look low-key look like Christian Pussy.
Ronaldo was lethal. That year, FIFA couldn't deny it even if they tried, and in that regard, Ronaldo was voted as the best player in the world. Couldn't rob him of this one even if they tried. Over the next couple of years, Lionel Messi dominated football and won the next 4 Ballon.
Oh, 4 straight. Oh! CR7 boys. Oh, I know them Neil boy, them Messi fans. I know they had all types of ammunition on y'all ass, boy. 4 straight on y'all ass?
Doors in a row. This doesn't mean Ronaldo had poor campaigns. Messi was just better. However, in the 2012-13 season, Ronaldo's series of impressive performances took him back to the top of European football again. He won the Ballon d'Or in 2013, 5 years after his first, and it seemed by doing so he'd once again reignited the spark with an old enemy. 2013, a year Cristiano Ronaldo would never forget. On the international scene, he was Portugal's captain, leading the charge to qualify for the World Cup. At club level, he performed so hard that he won the Ballon d'Or for all his efforts. But at the end of the year, FIFA's president, Sepp Blatter, made the statement that confirmed what Ronaldo and the world already knew the organization thought about him. Blatter was asked in an exclusive interview on who he preferred between Messi and Ronaldo.
Did he answer, bro? Like, you supposed to stay real partisan. You supposed to stay down the middle. You supposed to You're supposed to sit on the fence when it comes to these instances, bro. And he really finna say, I think Lionel Messi's better. You supposed to be like, yeah, they're both are great players. I can't pick one, man. They're both 2 of the greatest players of this game. I'll let the fans do that, bro. I'm a damn president. I got bigger things to worry about.
And before I even get into what he said, there was a lot wrong with this. I mean, come on. I don't even need to be a political genius to know anyone who holds the office of a FIFA president needs to be neutral to the public. Even if he's got favourites, he keeps it to himself. Sepp Blatter didn't think like this though, and his responses were incredible. In this interview response, he clearly stated a couple of things. He called Ronaldo something else and referred to him as a commander on the field. By this, Blatter was saying that Ronaldo forced his teammates to pass to him, and that the only reason Ronaldo managed to perform was because his team was scared of him.
Did he really say that, or was that just the way you interpreted it? You did say you interpreted it that way. I gotta actually listen to the actual speech myself, but he may have taken his words out of context, maybe, because this video is very biased. Mr. Footballer, I ain't gonna lie, it is pretty biased, but
Then he did that commander expression to mock him as well. If you ever needed proof that FIFA and Sepp Blatter had an agenda against Ronaldo, this was it. Blatter went on to boldly state that Lionel Messi was his favourite. And I'll get to Ronaldo's response in a couple of seconds, but first, you're watching this video and still haven't subscribed to Mr. Football yet.
Football, bro,
That's
like I
wrong,
said.
and you're missing out.
Like it
Back
up.
to it now, and in turn, Ronaldo had a response in two forms waiting for Blatter in just days. This shows clearly the respect and consideration that FIFA has for me, to my club and my country. Much is explained now. I wish Mr. Blatter health and long life with the certainty that he will continue to witness as he deserves the successes of his favourite teams and players. Ronaldo's response was neat. He knew FIFA hated him all along, and now the president of the organisation had come out to openly admit it. Ronaldo fired back.
But it's like, why though? Why do they like Messi over Ronaldo? I guess it's because of the whole humble gimmick, or it could just be specifically off football skill. Maybe because he's Diego Maradona's predecessor. There it is, because the whole football world loved him some Diego Maradona. The Argentina's already had a lot of PR and stuff, and Neil was hailed as next up after him. Who from Portugal was predecessor of Ronaldo?
And this was just his response off the
Esubio?
field. On it, Ronaldo also had a custom message for Blatter. The commander still performed. On his part, Blatter came out to issue an apology to Ronaldo, but honestly, it just felt like Blatter was playing damage control. The deed had already been done. Blatter had made his feelings clear. He preferred Ronaldo to Messi and didn't even hesitate to show it. Just 2 years on, and suddenly Ronaldo's words got twisted in a saga that went viral. In 2015, Ronaldo was coming off back-to-back Ballon d'Ors, while Sepp Blatter was involved in a corruption scandal that threatened his position as FIFA president.
FIFA and corruption, what is new? Why am I not surprised? I don't know who the hell would be surprised, of course.
The entire world was talking about it.
He the dude who threw the money on him.
See guys, that's one of Ronaldo's biggest strengths, and still is. He knows how to separate distractions from his game and block out any unwanted information. And when the news about Blatter's corruption...
Look at the picture. Look how he's sitting there and just... he know he cooked, bro. That boy, the other dude who threw that money, clip farmed on his ass. That's like one of the early forms of clip farming. Just straight, bro. That's not even clip farming. That's just straight for the love of the game. Bro, for the love of football. Threw the money right his ass. Shout out to photographers for eating up. I know the photographers. Woo, they did that job right there, boy. They was loving that.
Scandal came out, Ronaldo wasn't interested. That year, his CR7 brand had also started kicking things.
Well, what the hell? What the fuck? No, what the hell you got on, man? That boy think he a cowboy, ain't he? Hell no.
The international scene. And while in the US, he got the opportunity to promote his brand new headphones on a radio talk show. At least that's what he thought. Because the interview said Ronaldo was to come in and talk about his headphones. But in that viral video, the only thing that reporter was interested in was giving Ronaldo a bad reputation. And this, guys, is where the misconception came in. See, when this video started making the rounds, Ronaldo received tons of hate. And that's because people believe...
Ooh, them kitchens live. Oh my gosh, Real Madrid. They away kids. Oh, black with white outlines like that. Lord Jesus is a fire.
He was taking a direct dig at FIFA. Watching the video again though, it's easy to understand the truth. Ronaldo only responded that way because he was tired of getting asked questions that didn't relate to his brand and the product he was trying to push. And the interviewer wasn't helping. Even when Ronaldo said he and his teammates weren't talking about FIFA, he legit said he didn't believe Ronaldo and still went on to the press. Anyone would be mad at that.
Facts.
The narrative now was that Ronaldo hated FIFA just as much, and he wanted to abuse the organization.
See how they switch it up? See how the higher ups always switch it up? They say, bro, we know we hate Ronaldo, but we gotta make it look like 50-50. It can't look one-sided because it's gonna look bad on us. Like, we got it out for him, even though we do got it out for him, but we gonna manufacture and obscure it because we got the press on our payroll, buddy. Let's go attack this man.
That's crazy. By 2012, though, things had changed. Sepp Blatter was gone as FIFA president, and the new man, Gianni Infantino, well, he seemed neutral and kept his opinions on who the better player was to himself.
There we go.
But from another angle, fans had now noticed the bias FIFA still had with Ronaldo. The video game scene. FIFA had become the world's biggest game at that point. Everyone was playing it. It generated billions in terms of revenue for both FIFA and EA, and became a marketable franchise. See, part of what made FIFA so special apart from the unique gameplay and in-game features was the covers. FIFA covers became a thing. If a player did pretty well before, he became the cover star for the next edition.
And what blew me was the fact that y'all remember it was that one time, that one spurt where Mbappe was on the cover like 3 years in a row. I didn't know y'all signed like a 3-year deal to be on the cover. I thought it was a case-by-case basis like in basketball. Like before it went digital, yes, it was actually a big thing on who was going to be on the basketball cover and all of that. But now that it went digital, we don't really care about that. I'm pretty sure now these days, I can't even tell you who was on the front of FC25 cover. I think it's Jude. Who knows? But I just click A on the digital button. It don't really matter.
Just to give an idea into what was going on.
They be changing it anyway on the previews, like when the new season is out. They be, well, on Madden anyway, they be changing the cover. They put a new person on the cover every season.
To 2017, the FIFA cover stars were Wayne Rooney and Ricardo Kaká. Wayne Rooney and Jack Wilshere, Messi, Messi, and Marco Reus.
I did hear, I heard Marco Reus had him a run though, but
Interesting choices.
Marco Reus over Ronaldo though?
Messi and Marco.
Did he win the Champions League this year? Oh my God, Marco Reus, bro. This is an Arlington. It was a Poland bear in Arlington, Texas. Ooh, my mama, that boy Major League Soccer right now.
Go Reus. Pretty interesting choices. Turns out that FIFA had a 4-year contract with Messi to allow Messi to become the face of the brand. But in 2018, things changed. Messi's contract was up, and after giving fans the chance to vote for the next cover in FIFA 17, they decided in the following year to make a bold move, and the new face of the brand was CR7. It was supposed to be a multi-year contract, but in 2019, FIFA had to cut Ronaldo off. What happened? Well, it was a lot. See, Ronaldo was accused of assaulting an American...
yeah, here we go with the whole United States scandal thing. That's why a lot of people say Ronaldo didn't go to Major League Soccer, or he can't step foot in America because his sexual assault case. And you know, some people still say is that. I don't know if people is trolling or not, because this is a whole World Cup in America in 2026. So how he gonna come if he have a sexual assault case pending?
American woman named Catherine Mayorga in 2009, and in turn, the woman filed a lawsuit against Ronaldo. Now the truth is, she was just trying to play on Ronaldo's fame and see what she could get out of it. Ronaldo had become a marketable brand, and apart from that, her story was very much shaky. She claimed Ronaldo had paid her hush money in 2009, but here she was, 10 years later, trying to charge the man against it. Ronaldo decided
Hey, look her, man. If you go take the hush money, take the hush money. She probably didn't even realize how big he was when she was talking to him. She probably just thought he was just some soccer player. But like I say, we in America greatly underestimate like how big a character like Ronaldo is, and as she's seen him through the years get bigger and bigger and bigger, she's like, oh hell no, I want some more money. He only gave me 10,000. I want 10 million now. Too late, honey.
Claims said they weren't true, and even proceeded to make sure the matter went to court so he could clear his name off the mess. But while he was doing all of this, FIFA didn't have his back. See, before this, Ronaldo was the exclusive cover. The in-game menus featured his face on the loading screen. But as you can see in this image, he'd now been replaced with Alex Morgan, Paulo Dybala, Kevin De Bruyne, and Neymar. Ronaldo was taken out as the cover star, and when FIFA got asked about it, their defense was a pretty weird reason. With the Champions League knockout stages underway, we are featuring some of the biggest stars in football. They tried to suggest that the new change in cover stars and menus was linked to the Champions League, but it wasn't adding up.
But
if they were going to make a change, it wasn't going to be that sudden. It would have been planned. The start of 2019 was
He is Mr. Champions League. I'm talking about Juventus must not have been like, you know, making noise or something.
Rough period for Ronaldo, especially because months back FIFA had done him the biggest robbery in the history of the game. 2018 was Ronaldo's year. In the first part of the year, he was still Real Madrid's star man. He helped the team knock out a star-studded PSG team in the Champions League round of 16 by scoring home and away. And in the quarter-final first leg, he produced the greatest Champions League goal of all time. GOAT player, GOAT goal. Ronaldo still came clutch in the second leg of that quarter-final. Juventus almost pulled off a comeback to take the game to extra time until Ronaldo fired the penalty that sent Madrid to the semis. He was the top scorer in the Champions League that season with 15 goals and 3 assists in 13 games. He had 26 goals and 5 assists in 27 La Liga games. He scored in the semi-final and bagged the winning goal in the Club World Cup final for Madrid.
Hey.
And in the World Cup for Portugal on the opening day, he made a statement performance. A hat-trick against Spain. Ronaldo finished the club season for Real Madrid with 44 goals and 8 assists in 44 games, and was the outright favourite to win the Ballon d'Or. But at the awards ceremony that year, the world was treated to an embarrassing spectacle. You just knew something shady was going to happen when this started it off. See, Salah's goal here won the Puskas
Yeah,
award.
that's it, bro. Yeah, nah, that was some bullshit. Most all I would have Puskas. I seen that and I was reacting to the apparently it's fan voted or something. I didn't know if Puskas was fan voted, but when I first reacted to all of the Puskas goals they won, I said, what the hell was special about this goal? Oh, Salah.
But the crazy thing is, it didn't even win Goal of the Month in the Premier League or Goal of the Season. For context, Ronaldo's bicycle kick against Juventus was also nominated.
I always said football award culture is so shit and it's dead and it doesn't make any sense. As an American who come from other sports, the way y'all do awards, it's just so biased and filled with tons of bias. Well, Blanco, of course the journalists are going to vote for their own countrymen. Of course they're going to have this bias. That, bro, it's not supposed to be like that. You're supposed to be split down the middle, sit on the fence and be neutral with stuff. That's not true journalism.
Nominated, but he lost out to a goal I'd bet not even Salah himself picks in his top 5. Shady enough. Down to the main thing, and this just had robbery written all over it. The two leading contenders had emerged, Cristiano Ronaldo and Luka Modric. At 33, with the numbers he had, Ronaldo knew he'd done enough to be heading home with the Ballon d'Or. But the main award...
But it's because of the World Cup, as people say. The man, Luka also did win the Champions League and three-peated or whatever. But because they hold the World Cup in such high regard and he ended up making a deeper run, they gave it to the man, Luka Modric, and he won Player of the Tournament too.
Award was given to someone else. No respect to Luka Modric, who had a fantastic season with Real Madrid and Croatia, but the truth is, Modric's rise to the Ballon d'Or rankings came only as a result of his performance in the 2018 World Cup. They legit used a 4-week tournament to judge a 9-month season in football.
That's what I said into it, bro. I ain't even finna jump down this whole rabbit hole but god damn. I'm glad somebody else see it the way that I do, bro. That's exactly how Neil won in 2023.
That was Ronaldo's chance to equal the Ballon d'Or gap between himself and Messi. Messi was on 6 at the time, and he was on 5. FIFA did him a robbery, and this was the ultimate one in a long list of things they've done against the guy. Ronaldo's built different. Instead of complaining or going off about it, he just continued doing his football. And at 39, he's all set to break an incredible record. The first man to 1,000 goals. Can he do it? It's all in the next video. Ronaldo's impossible mission to 1,000 goals.
Hey, man. You know, I always react to Messi videos and Messi PR videos. There was about a time that I did one for CR7 and Nardo, and it definitely do. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep a spade, bro. Messi is my GOAT. I think Messi is the greatest of all time, but FIFA definitely has a beef with CR7. Oh, my mama, how FIFA has always hated Ronaldo. Damn shame right there, bro. I'm out.